Hello, today we're going to have a look at a little photo book. It's only a small one, and as far as I can see the date is the 1920s or the mid-1920s. There is a date for 1924. So on page 1 here we'll have a close look. Now whoever's done these is particularly good at using a camera and quite artistic. As you can see the reflections on the water here. So we're in the lakes, Grasmere, bottom, Grasmere at the top, and to the right we have Friar's Crag, Derwent Water. So it's likely we're on a holiday or a trip to the lakes here. So on the next pages we've got a few more shots which look to be the lakes. Possibly on the left here we possibly at the digs, and the bottom right there obviously picnicking near the lake. It's not annotated, so I can't tell which lake it is. And the same here, they seem to be enjoying their picnic at the lakeside at the bottom there. These are fading quite a bit now. So next page, and we continue our journey. Got Langdale Pikes on the left, and the little white farm Grasmere at the top there, and a lovely image of the Wishing Gate at the bottom. So top here we have Rydal Water, and towards the bottom Rothay Bridge, and to the right Seatoller. So I'm just going to slide in here a current view of Seatoller, and you can see not a lot has changed. Very similar indeed. Now this is the page I like. I like this page. I like this photo on the left here. In fact, I'm going to zoom into it a bit because the reflection is quite stunning here. I don't know whether he's done it on the timer or whether there's a third person involved here, but they've done quite well with this shot, haven't they? Obviously very warm in the mid-20s. Yeah, okay, so top it's annotated Tarn How, and so is the bottom one on the left there. And on the next page we have Grasmere Water top, and Butter. Can't read the annotation. Butter. It's Buttermere, and Buttermere of course is next to Grasmere Water. And then the one on the right is Honister Pass, which leads on from Buttermere towards Seatoller. So now we come to some interesting photographs, and we'll start on the left, and we've got Derwent Water, Tilberthwaite Gill on the left, and Grange in Borrowdale. That's a lovely photograph. I might zoom in on that one later on. So yeah, this is the one I like. The Windermere one at the bottom is where it's Windermere frozen over. The great, it's annotated the Great Freeze, 1924. Sorry, that's 1927. This one's out of sequence, obviously. So whether it's one that's photographed by somebody else and put in later, clearly it's not a summer shot. Apparently the lake did freeze over quite often in the mid-late 20s, which must have been quite something to see. And then on the right we've got our couple here posing with a nice glass of lemonade or beer. just to fool me now, the next 2 pages are portrait rather than landscape. Bear with me whilst I turn it round. Okay, so we've moved now. We're in the Dales and we appear to be at Bolton Abbey. Okay, I think these bottom 2 images are actually Bolton Priory. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Bolton Priory. And then at the top we have the stepping stones on the River Wharf at Bolton Abbey. Still a popular place to visit. But people don't really dress like that anymore, do they? Flappers are on the stepping stones. Very good, that. I like that picture. So now we've moved on to Bolton Woods and some faded shots of the river. Okay. So now some transport at Bolton Woods. Horse and carriage there. I'm not up on my horse and carriages, so I've no idea what that is. And then more, presumably the River Wharf. Again, looks like a nice day, but these are fading quite badly now. Well, I suppose they're almost 100 years old, so they've done quite well. And now Bolton Woods and Wensley, which is presumably Wensleydale. And then the car, yes. It would seem that KU was a Bradford or Sheffield registration. So perhaps our original owner of the photograph album was from that area. But this looks to be some sort of event. It's outside the church, maybe a wedding or a christening or something. Who knows? We've now moved along the River Wharf to the little village of Wornsall and Wornsall Bridge. Very, very similar to how it is now. So doing all the things you enjoy doing on a river, feeding the ducks, going for a walk, and taking photographs. So, okay, so back at Bolton Abbey now. Clearly Bolton Abbey on the left. Again, the River Wharf, feeding the ducks, obviously enjoying themselves. Taking quite a lot of photographs here. Again, Bolton Abbey. Not sure where the bottom one is. Obviously a road over the tops. Now these few I'm not sure of. They look to be of a farmyard or the house that the owner lived in, or not sure. Looks to be farm-like. Various buildings. And the final page, just again very unclear what it is, but very pretty. There you go. Hope you enjoy that. So that's the end of this particular album. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you want to encourage me to do some more, please subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.